O grave and good Paulina, what great comfort that I have had of thee.
What, sovereign sir? I did not well, I meant well. All my services you have paid home, but that you have vouchsafed with your crowned brothers, and that your contracted heirs of your kingdom, my poor house to visit, is a surplus of your grace, which never my life may last to answer.
O Paulina, we honor you with trouble, but we came to see the statue of our queen, your gallery. Had we passed it through, not without much content, in many singularities, but we saw not that which my mother came to back look upon you, the statue of her mother.
As she lived peerless, so her dead likeness, I do well believe, excels whatever you look it upon, or hand of man hath done. Therefore I kept it, lonely, apart. But here it is. Prepare to see the life as lively mocked as ever. Still sleep mocked death. Behold, and say 'tis well. I like your silence, it the more shows off your wonder. But yet speak. First, you, my liege. Come, is not something near?
Her natural posture. Chide me, dear stone, that I may say indeed, thou art Hermione, or rather thou art she. In thy not chiding, for she was as tender as infancy and grace, yet Paulina, Hermione was not so much wrinkled, nothing, so aged as this seems.
Oh, not by much.
So much more the carver's excellence, which lets go by some 16 years and makes her as she lived now.
As now she might have done, so much to my good comfort as it is, now piercing to my soul. Oh, thus the stood, even with such life of majesty, warm life, as now it coldly stands when I first wooed her. I am ashamed. Does not the stone rebuke me for being more stone than it? O royal peace, there's magic in thy majesty, which has my evils conjured to remembrance, and from thy admiring daughter took the spirits, standing like stone with thee.
O patience, this statue is but newly fixed, the color's not dry.
My lord, your sorrow was too sore laid on, which 16 winters cannot blow away. So many summers dry, scarce any joy, did ever so long live. No sorrow, but killed it itself much sooner.
Dear my brother, let him that was the cause of this have power to take off so much grief from you as he will peace up in himself.
Indeed, my lord, if I had thought the sight of my poor image would thus have wrought you, for stone is mine, I'd not have showed it.
Do not draw the curtain.
No longer shall you gaze on it, let your fancy may think anon it moves.
Let be, let be. Would I were dead, but that methinks already. What was he that did make it? See, my lord, I am content to hear, for 'tis as easy to make her speak as move.
It is required. You do awake your faith. Then I'll stand still. On those that think it unlawful business, I am but, let them depart.
Proceed, no foot shall stir.
Music! Awake her! Strike! 'Tis time, descend, be stone no more. Approach, strike all that look upon with marvel. Come, I'll fill your grave up. Stir, nay, come away. Bequeath to death your numbness. For him, her death life redeems you. You perceive? She stirs. Start not, her action shall be holy. As you hear my spell is lawful. Do not shun her until you see her die again, for then you kill her double. Nay, present your hand. When she was young, you wooed her, now in age. Is she become the suitor?
Oh, she's warm! If this be magic, let it not be an art, lawful as eating.
She embraces him.
She hangs about his neck. If she pertain to life, let her speak too.
Aye, and make it manifest where she has lived, or have stolen from the dead.
Speak not. Mark a little while. Please you to interpose. Fair madam, kneel, and pray your mother's blessing. Turn, good lady, our Perdita is found. You gods, look down, and from your sacred vials pour your graces.
Upon my daughter's head? Tell me, mine own, where hast thou been preserved? Where lived? How found? Thy father's court?
For thou shalt hear that I, knowing by Paulina that the oracle gave hope that I was in being,
have preserved myself to see the issue.
There's time enough for that. Lest they desire upon this push to trouble, your joys with like relation go together. Your precious winners all, your exultation partake to everyone. I, an old turtle, will wing me some withered bow, and they're my mate, that's never to be found again. Lament till I am lost.
Oh, peace, Paulina! Thou shouldn't a husband take by my consent as I by thine a wife. This is a match, and made between by vows thou hast found mine. But how is to be questioned it, for I saw her as I thought, dead! And have vain and in many a prayer upon her grave. I'll not seek far for him. I partly know his mind to fight thee. An honorable husband, come, Camillo, and take by her hands, whose worth and honesty is richly noted and here justified by us a pair of kings. Let's from his place, what? Look upon my brother, both your pardons, that I put your holy looks, my ill suspicion. This is your son-in-law and son unto the kings, who heaven's directing is troth plight to your daughter, good Paulina. Lead us from hence, where we may leisurely each one demand an answer to his parts. Perform it in this wide gap of time since first we were to serve it, hastily led away.